At 7 this morning, polls opened at 6 polling areas, 4 in Dangriga town, 1 in Sarawi, and the last in Hope Creek. It was easy to see early on that this would be a showdown. Both sides brought in muscle from across the country, and both sides took up positions on the 100-yard line. At least from appearances, it was impossible to determine the underdog party, which is certainly the role the PUP has assumed in recent past elections. Both party leaders were at the battleground at Holy Ghost RC School. This is the largest area, with 2,468 of 6,275 voters registered here. Both leaders were optimistic.
We feel very good about the execution of our plan so far. It's going just according to plan. All our street captains are out working very actively, very aggressively, picking up voters. Each of them has a list of people that they're supposed to pick up at specific times. They're out doing that. All our campaign workers have shown up. Everybody showed up on time. All of the polling stations are fully manned. So we feel very good. We feel very good in terms of the execution of our plan.
It strikes me that this is hotly contested, as it should be. This is democracy in action. I feel confident. I think that our machinery is working, and I think we have the support of the constituency. So in the end, I'm positive that we will win.
Would you dare make any predictions at all? The Minister of Tourism has said 2-1.
No, I won't go that far. I am a conservative fellow.
He said he was being conservative.
My goodness! Suppose he weren't.
Both candidates were also optimistic early this morning. The UDP's Pawpa Mena is the veteran, while the PUP's Anthony Sabal is the newcomer, who's actually only been on the campaign trail for 3 weeks.
As usual, man, upbeat. It's very good. Been out early this morning. The machinery is well oiled. My people are out there from very early, ready to go.
All right, so you're still predicting a victory. We spoke to you last night. You were predicting a victory.
More so when you see this morning, because today is D-Day. Now when you see the machinery in action, you know people were people of their word. The People's United Party has come together. We are unified. This by-election is very, very important. And from north, south, east, and west, our PUP family came in to make sure it's a victory.
Is the UDP machinery in place and functioning?
Functioning and functioning well, Mike. Functioning and functioning well. We've put in the work. We've prepared specifically for this day. And this is not the stop. That are the vibes. That are the energy. That are where we the push.
So the UDP is bringing out its voters right now?
You bet. You bet. You know, normally you have a little lull there about the rush between 7 and 8, and then there is a lull somewhere between 8 and just about 10, and then it take off again, and then it's off and on. But in the afternoon we see a larger voter turnout. We're trying to change that tradition. I will need to check the statistics and see what's going on there.
Voter turnout in Dangriga in previous elections has never passed 60%. At 4 this evening, 2,891, or 46% of electors, had cast their votes. That's less than either side expected, and less than they hoped for.
It's coming out extremely slow. Again, I believe that is to my advantage, that you have a lot of disgruntled PUP because they're sharp from us, and the people are going to take that lightly. And if they don't come out, better for me too. But I don't want a larger voter turnout, and of course I want dig until we bring off we percentage where we plan for bring out.
The only thing I'm a little disappointed in is really the turnout at the polling station itself in terms of the numbers. As you see here, we have a nice crowd showing here at Holy Ghost. But if you travel to other places, maybe it's not as big. But that will grow this afternoon.
Supporters from both sides remained engaged all day, sometimes too much so. This morning there was a minor skirmish which resulted in the Special Patrol Unit being called in to move muscle from both sides away from the 100-yard line. And then there was another skirmish in Hope Creek between the UDP's Gaspar Vega and his political opponent Ramon Monchi Cervantes.
Well, I was actually out there, Mike, and what happened was that Monchi was bringing in a voter to the polling station, and a member of the other camp tried to wrestle that voter away from him, and that started the altercation. It wasn't anything other than that. It escalated from there just because of the heightened passion that is out here. But it wasn't anything too strenuous.
So nobody was hurt in the altercation?
not from our side, nobody was hurt, no.
Then level of stupidity not happening in this community, so that they get imported by them. You understand? That they get imported by them is foolishness. We not into that. We not into that. And they try grab thing off a man vehicle like this morning and so. And I understand the tension and things go the holler, but you know they touch nobody because nobody in your picnic for they touch nobody. And they have to tighten up. If they bring their stupidity from the city or when they come from, they don't bring that, yeah. Because we don't live so, yeah. You understand? We don't live so, yeah. But we have to defend whether for we. And we are winning this with love, you know, Mike? We are winning this with love. Yeah?
Mike Rodon for News 5.